Praise the streets, praise the streets. In guns we trust, in guns we trust. For money we lust, for that money we lust. Them bad hoes we fuck. This is the church of the streets. Praise the streets, praise the streets.
It's your boy, the real Rick James.
I'm Mean OG, the young OG. That's my OG.
And this the podcast.
Podcast, cause the nigga ain't got time to be naming this shit.
Yeah, I got a church announcement today, man. For the first time in my life, I heard a motherfucker say, damn, like Michael Jackson music. What? Shit crazy as hell, boy. What's wrong with people? How you don't like Michael Jackson?
Are they from Indiana?
Man, kinda.
How you kind of?
Because you could be from Indiana, but you still also like got another culture. Because your parents is from like Serbia or Turkey or some shit like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, it's a international person who might be from Indiana.
So, we want to welcome y'all to the podcast. I want to tell the truth today.
Yeah.
I really appreciate whoever that person is for standing on their square.
Yeah, stood on the square though.
All in the same breath. Get your ass up out of here, man. Who the fuck don't like Michael Jackson? How the fuck you don't like Michael? I don't give a fuck if you from Serbia, China, Arabia.
Nah, I don't like Michael Jackson, but I like Michael Jackson music.
I love Michael Jackson.
You just love Michael Jackson.
I love Michael Jackson.
Innocent till proven guilty.
Nah, them niggas came out and said their parents told them to lie for the bag.
I don't remember all that. I ain't hear all that.
Nah, that shit
I ain't
was.
hear all that shit.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm finna tell you. It came out the same week as Surviving R. Kelly.
They had to. That's how they do shit.
They did my nigga like
That's how
that.
they do shit.
They dogged another nigga and
let
cleared
another black
nigga on
man
record.
about- yeah.
But I'm the nigga that's gonna watch both.
I'm gonna watch
It's called
both.
Surviving Neverland.
What? Hell nah. Did they do that? That's goofy.
I'm the nigga that's gonna watch both. You can't trick me. You can get
They
me.
cleared Mike up and then tarnished
And did
the
R.
king
Kelly.
of R&B.
The what?
The ex-king of R&B.
Okay.
My bad.
I feel like before I let Jacquees be the king of R&B, I will uncancel R. Kelly. I don't give a damn what Tate, who, how was he, what. I ain't gonna do no Jacquees. I just can't do Jacquees.
Jacquees' last motherfucking song was hard, dog.
What was it?
I don't remember. It was
I'm
like
boycotting
a couple.
Jacquees.
It was a couple.
He canceled. Jacquees canceled. He shouldn't have said that shit to me. I would have just treated you as a regular little nigga. Jacquees, I had liked it. PED. I had liked it that. You just should have shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Jacquees.
Before you be the king of R&B, man, I don't know about shit. We gonna send some more kids to that nigga house.
Nah, you went too far. No, sir. No, sir. We ain't doing that with me. Oh, man. So, my number 2 announcement. What's going on with Tiffany Haddish and this nigga Eric Spears?
I got
man? That shit crazy, man.
Man, did you watch the skit?
I ain't, man, please. You think I'm watching the skit?
I didn't even.
I seen a picture, and it looked bad enough for me.
I didn't see the picture.
The
neither.
picture got the baby in the tub, butt
I
naked
heard with the
Eric
nigga.
Spears in that
I heard
motherfucker.
the nigga was sitting there butt naked with a baby.
Nah, he wasn't butt naked. He wasn't butt naked. He had his clothes on.
Oh,
He
the
had his
baby
clothes-
was butt naked.
The baby was butt naked.
See, I just heard. I see when I get the story, the nigga butt naked
Nah.
and the baby butt naked.
Nah, the baby butt naked. He ain't butt naked.
What is you? I ain't did this. I ain't gonna do it.
You ain't gonna do him. What's wrong with these niggas, man? They tripping.
What they deserve?
Cancellation.
Cancellation.
At the least, if
Tiffany
everything is
Haddish
true.
too?
Nah, so the Tiffany Haddish part about it is I ain't see her in no pictures. Like I said, I ain't watched the skit. So I ain't see her in no pictures. So I'm assuming she the one who taking the pictures or something. Or filming the shit.
I don't wanna assume.
I'm not about to, I don't know. But if she was the one, I'm not about to take that shit.
She was just there.
Are you taking that shit?
Hell no. But I'm
Alright.
saying like Michael, say she wasn't taping that shit. Say she just was in the skit.
If she there.
I'm saying
Right.
this. Cause I ain't seen this, so I don't know.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying.
We only talking about what they doing.
What if dude was in the tub naked with a baby and they shoot they parts different days? And she don't even know nothing about no naked baby in no tub, and then he put this shit out.
Okay. I agree that she ain't got no wrongdoings in that scenario. I definitely agree with that. If that's the scenario, then
I don't know what the scenario is. I'm just saying, if we don't know, we can't just rule shit out.
nah, it's just a bad look, and I brought it up to just make a joke, really. Like, Aries Spears, what the fuck you doing in the tub with a butt naked baby?
I really should have started church announcements. Hey man, I wanna we're gonna have to take a moment of silence.
What?
Pastor died. Got stabbed in Canada in a fist fight.
R.P. Pastor.
It seemed like every podcast we resting in peace. Somebody, man. Hey, man, can we get it together? We know Pat Stay 6'4", 280, all muscle. He beating you up. You gotta kill him. You can't take your L, nigga. Take your lick your wounds and keep moving, nigga. Whoever.
Goofy shit, man. Why you even? If you that scary, why you even fighting Pat Stay?
Pat Stay probably fighting him.
Bitch, run.
I ain't into that.
Man, if you a nigga who will stab a nigga after they beat your ass, you a nigga who might as well run too. Cause you still a whole ass nigga.
I'm just saying I will kill you before I run though. That just ain't even
A
an
nigga
option.
beat you up and you gonna kill him.
That ain't an option either.
That's all I'm saying. They both is the lesser of two evils.
I
Might
just
as
ain't.
well run and the nigga get to keep their life.
Your pussy ass should have ran, yeah. In order to swap your running for past day life, yeah, pussy. Run like a fag. Oh, I can't say that.
I'll believe it.
Run like a pump.
Yeah, we saying that though. Punk ass nigga. Damn, man. Any more church announcements? I hope they ain't like that.
I got a few.
You just fucked me up.
You ain't know past day?
Damn.
He got stabbed last night. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go something medium. The Emmett Till lady got.
Hold on, what you get? Please let me know.
The Emmett Till lady, they let her off. The lady that, cause you know what I'm saying, she whistled at him. The lady that whistled at Emmett Till, I ain't gonna never say your name until you die.
Damn, they let that bitch go, man.
Yeah, so what they basically saying is, it wasn't accessory to murder, and it wasn't murder. It was more along the lines of like a provocation charge.
Why she didn't get a provocation charge?
Oh, statute.
Alright. And then they can't argue with it. It's law. They can only do what they can do.
Why ain't it murder or aiding and assisting or?
Nah, aiding and assisting is a good thing. Whatever you got to say. So let's read. Aiding and assisting is a good thing.
Nah, what's
Right.
the law?
Abetting.
Yeah, that word.
Aiding and abetting. Yeah.
That word.
Alright, yeah.
You know my brain goes straight to gangster shit.
I just had to clear it up.
I appreciate that. This gonna live forever.
Unless it's bed.
Why ain't it aiding in the bed and why ain't it conspiracy?
The statute might be on conspiracy too though. It's just the only statute I know ain't on is actual murder.
They saying it's more consistent to like a modern day riot.
Mm.
So she would be charged with provoking the riot.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Not to me.
Let me tell you why that makes sense. We live in America. That's why it makes sense.
Okay. Agreed. I'm me no G, and I approve this message.
I don't know what else you expect, boy.
Did you see Stacey Dash?
Oh my God, man.
Stacey Dash just found out the next guy. See how that
My
crying.
nigga been dead
A
whole year.
Hey, Rick James.
Man, stop.
Rick James. Wait till she find out about Michael Jackson.
Man, I seen some shit just said clueless. Bitch, you really clueless.
Nigga, she in there nose red to the bitch off a fresh sack.
Man.
I'm talking about fresh sack in your nose, girl. We know you either got
You know
a real
what time it
good
is.
shaver or you blowing that blow up there. You ain't got no nose hairs,
Oh,
bitch.
man.
What you think you talking to?
Come on now.
I'm from the street.
Man, bitch, hiding them
I'm talking about that nose
tweaking.
red to the motherfucker.
Not even no real tears that I could see.
No,
Nigga, I just-
I seen the bitch crying.
it was a real tears. Boy, tweaking. Them
Tweaking.
tweaking crying. That
Yeah,
tweak crying.
yeah.
Like, nigga, everything
Somebody get
gonna
this
make
bitch some help. I ain't into laughing at people when they need help.
Man,
I
she
don't
do
got
need
my
some
laugh
help, though,
out.
for real.
Somebody get this bitch some help,
She
man.
needs some help. For
Dame
real.
Dash, ain't this your cousin?
She needs some help for
Ain't
real.
Dame Dash her cousin?
How did Stacey Dash end up being this?
You get it together right now.
Oh,
You
ain't you damn near 62?
no.
What, 50 something?
About 52.
Damn. Baby, before you get to 60, we don't want to hear about you dying like Whitney. We don't want to hear about you dying like Mike. You really need some help. And if you ain't on drugs, well, you need some help for your mental state.
Fact.
Dead ass.
Nah, you
Like,
feel
in
it.
all seriousness.
Hey, no.
Nah, I'm just saying, I'm agreeing with you. But I'm saying, if she get offended and don't want to be her problem.
No, you gotta offend them, don't offend. Gotta offend them. No, I'm not letting you out. I ain't giving you none of that if you ain't. No, you on that dope.
Yeah,
And you
off
get
that
your
dope.
ass off that
Get off
dope,
that dope.
or you stop crying and have fun on the dope. You got to pick what you gonna do, baby. We like happy dope things. Bitch. You don't want no sad ass dope. You get your ass out of here. It's what you do. What you saying, dope females. We don't give a damn. You finna sit up here on my shit and motherfucking think you finna give her right now? You alive? This the podcast. I'm
Get
tired
out.
of your diplomatic bullshit.
Get off that motherfucking
Praise
dope,
the streets.
motherfucker.
I heard in the front.
Tell her get off that shit.
You get off that fucking dope,
Get
or
off
you
that
get
shit.
happy on that dope.
Oh, for
We
real.
like happy dope
Oh,
things.
everything. Come dancing, joking, crack, tell your life stories, and all that goofy
Yeah.
ass shit. Let us
Bitch.
be happy. Boy, you a mean,
And I would say,
crying ass dope fiend.
yeah, and I would say names if Mike Tyson ain't hit so hard. Motherfucker. Kind of dope things I'm like.
What's the next
I'm gonna
shit?
tell you what kind of dope I'm gonna tell you what kind of dope things I like when Mike Tyson ain't hit so fucking
What's
hard.
the next shit?
Motherfucker. Now.
I'm not getting one by Mike old ass.
Pop his
fucking with
ass.
you.
You heard Boosie. You heard Boosie.
I'm not getting beat up by Mike fucking around with you, man.
Pop his
What's
motherfucker,
the
man.
next shit, boy?
You heard about that artificial intelligence rapper,
Hell no.
FN Mika?
What the fuck?
I wanna say Sony
They
Records.
signed her?
Him
Or made them up?
created him.
They created them?
I wanna say Sony, but I don't. For some reason, when I'm saying it out loud, it don't sound right.
Is he hard?
He dropped Capitol Records.
Is he hard?
Capitol Records signed and hold on, let me say the news. Capitol Records made history this week.
Mm-hmm.
The fastest rapper to get signed and dropped in history. FN Mika, AI rapper.
Alright.
They say this nigga in blackface.
He a blackface.
This nigga literally a sim.
You're right.
Literally, this nigga is a sim.
Right.
They say this nigga in blackface. But it's a nigga doing the voice. It's niggas creating the skins. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, when So I'm gonna tell you how I feel before I ask you how you feel. So I guess I gotta tell you the facts. The facts are Capitol Records made history for signing and dropping artists the quickest in history because of the backlash of the public from this sim being in blackface.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell you the way I feel. Them the facts.
All right.
This the way I feel. You put a nigga out of a job when you took the voice away. You put a nigga out of a job when you took the skins away. The A&R was a nigga. Now that's bad on his record. He got the record of a dropped artist.
Right.
Anywhere he go.
Yeah.
You feel me? Do you think Empire wanna hire this nigga when he got the record for a dropped artist?
I get what you're saying. So it might have been some shit behind it. I mean, maybe they was too damn, what's the word I'm searching for? I don't know, but they was too anxious to really try some new shit. And you gotta stand on your shit. Like you just gave a motherfucker props for standing on that Michael Jackson shit. No matter whether you agree with him or not,
Facts.
you stand on your shit. So
Agreed.
Capital, why the fuck you ain't stand on it and at least let the shit play out? And then if it's trash, you got a reason to drop a motherfucker, not because of this motherfucking cancel culture, this goofy ass cancel culture. Once again attacks and get their fucking way. I hate this cancel culture, man. This shit goofy.
Some niggas need to be canceled.
Yeah, but let us decide when. We ain't canceling them until they do some goofy shit, though. What was goofy about trying to get creative on the way to make an artist?
They said he was in blackface.
Man, I don't care. It's a cartoon.
Every time I played The Sims as a kid, my Sim was black.
I'm saying, like,
Get your stupid ass out of here.
it's a cartoon, dude. Do you care about a blackface cartoon?
Yeah. Okay,
You do?
so that's tricky. Like the Cleveland show.
You gave a fuck about that?
Yeah, because the voice ain't black.
I didn't care about the Cleveland show as much as you did. I thought it was funny.
He was doing racist jokes and he wasn't a nigga. And I ain't appreciate it.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say I was ready to make a sign and
Yeah, I think that's the best way to get that type of energy off is to do a cartoon.
I just ain't appreciate it. Personally,
Yeah.
the Cleveland show was hilarious
Yeah.
until I realized, oh, this ain't even a nigga making these jokes.
Right,
Then when
right,
I hear
right.
the jokes, they sound different.
Okay.
It just in my, I understand it's me.
Yeah.
I guess I need to say that. I understand it's me.
Cartoons is for to lighten you up, though. You get what I'm saying? It's like, it's that weird, especially Cleveland show and Family Guy is that weird. The kids can watch it, but maybe your kids can't. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's up to the parents.
So the
but it's like
difference-
the way you can get off a joke is lighthearted, it's family
So the
oriented. 'Cause
difference
it's a
is,
cartoon.
I appreciated Family Guy because it was a white motherfucker making racist jokes. Like, that shit funny to me.
Okay, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Not like you finna be in blackface making jokes as me, about me. I just ain't like that.
I mean, I get it if you analyze it all the way down like you. I just look at cartoons and say, is it funny or not? And I'm like, it's a cartoon.
So let's put a button on A and me.
Like Boondocks was funny as hell. And they made helly racist shit. Yeah, it was a black woman making them voices, but it still wasn't a black man making manly type jokes though. You get what I'm saying?
Well,
So I mean, but it's not blackface. So I get what you're saying. But if you want to analyze everything like you just did, boom, you could even have a problem with something like Boondocks though.
nah. Cause it's a,
Not you. I'm saying somebody else.
I'm saying,
That's
but
black.
it ain't the same premise because of Aaron McGruder. He's writing it like it's a black man writing black people jokes from a black man's perspective, not a white man writing white people jokes as a black man. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of want to get off of this.
Yeah.
So let's put a
Okay.
button on.
Yeah. Button on the Cleveland show?
No. FN Mika.
FN Mika and all the.
How you feel about it?
I think they should let it play out.
They should have let it play out.
Yeah.
I agree. Y'all should have at least did the research and seen y'all would have been putting 6 black niggas out of a job. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should at least did the research. And the dude that do the voice, he came out and gave a statement.
Yeah.
So if y'all want to, y'all go ahead and check that out. Last church now. No, I got 2 more. Finesse 2 times signed the bread game. Say last couple of church announcements. I got Finesse 2 times signing the bread game.
Who's Bread Gang?
Moneybag Yo, you know they was beefing.
What? So Montage just manage him?
They said it's a double deal. So
Alright.
okay, let's go.
I
to
get
this.
it for the city, boom, for the look, salute.
You
I
know,
don't know what to say.
you know, Finesse 2 times, Moneybag Yo, and Black Youngster was all in the same group. That's
Okay.
when they was kids.
I don't know that.
Okay, so this
So
is
that's
it.
good. That's a good look. Then.
Boom.
That makes it better. All right, let me listen.
Them niggas is like brothers. They had a real bad falling out.
Mm-hmm.
Real bad. Finesse 2 times on Big Facts podcast. Big Facts asking, what's your biggest regret? Thinking he finna say shoot with 27 fans.
Yeah.
And nigga said falling out with my brother.
Okay.
He said, man, my brother had niggas like Zach Randolph, QMCP, QCP,
Mm-hmm.
niggas like that around him, guiding him, and the niggas that he was telling me about, nigga, he telling me get these niggas around, get these niggas from away from me, and I'm, nigga, this is what he say, nigga, I'm Vice Lord, you get me?
Yeah.
He said, but every single one of the niggas that he said something about shook bad. And he said, I really hate that we got into it like the way we did, nigga, because it wasn't really about nothing. That nigga was just really trying to show me.
Right.
The nigga say, so you feel like you should have did everything different. That's what Big Facts say. The nigga said, hell no. I had to go through it to see it.
Right. I agree with that 100%.
Nigga, the next week, next couple days, he's signing with his brother. Joint partnership with Mob Ties.
Right.
Nigga. And his own label, The Clan. You feel me? Everybody got a piece of because
So I said salute in the first place, but now I really mean that shit though. That's
because that shit wasn't about nothing, bro.
That's it.
So I feel like they showing the little and the little niggas is kind of snickering at Finesse.
Yeah.
They kind of like, yeah, nigga, your jail made you soft. But
Think that how you want to till you play with him. You know how it go, man. You know
let's not play with Finesse. We need him on the street. I like the music.
Me too, on everything. Please leave that man alone. For real.
They snickering, but I feel like they showing the young niggas, like, bro, this shit ain't about nothing. Like, you can put your pride to the side, say you was wrong. Real niggas apologize.
Real niggas apologize. Real niggas apologize every time they in the wrong.
And them niggas got a song out right now called Black Visa.
I'm about to go listen to it right
Go
after the
listen to
podcast and everything.
It's,
So I hope y'all do too, man.
yeah, man, real niggas apologize, and I really appreciate y'all setting the example for the young niggas.
I like these older niggas who kind of still 1 foot out, 1 foot in, or fresh into the industry, kind of, and even Jeezy and Gucci, like setting the tone, man, of it's bigger than our shit, and we gotta look back and change this shit for the better.
Cause like, you don't have to be blind and not see yourself influencing a whole generation. You know what I'm saying?
Especially Gucci, like I think it's weighing a toll on him personally with all this and the dead because
I agree.
He like, man, I really
started
did
this
start this shit.
Yeah, and on the day of Yami Kiyam, St. Peter gonna ask him about it,
Yeah.
and he knew it.
Yeah.
So he want to be able to atone for his sins, and I get it.
Nothing wrong with it either. I respect it.
I respect
The
it.
youngsters ain't fucking with it. They
ain't.
like, nigga, you not anybody but you can.
They talking shit
So
about
this
them niggas
the
making
dead,
amends, and
man.
them niggas is real good.
Right,
They been
right.
childhood friends.
Right. That's crazy, man. Like the youngsters don't get it, and when y'all get they age, y'all gonna get it, man. And we trying to tell y'all, listen now, so you don't gotta go through that.
Wasn't no blood spill between them niggas, fake
Yeah,
beef.
Come on, man.
Like them niggas talk shit about each other on Instagram Live. You feel me?
Right.
Like, that's my motherfucking brother.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It wasn't never gonna be no bloodshed, but that's what the internet don't realize. Like, it wasn't never about to be nothing ugly unless somebody got too disrespectful. It wasn't getting disrespectful like that.
Okay, so this is a good place to lead in to the topic. Okay, last church announcement. Get the Patreon.
Get the Patreon, $5.
Well, let's not become a slavery to loyalty.
What you mean by that?
I mean, just doing shit because you feel like that's what real niggas do.
Nah, real niggas do real shit because it's real. I done told you that before. Real niggas just do real shit. They don't think it's real. They just doing what the fuck they do.
So you can't do whole shit.
Nah, real niggas don't do no whole shit.
So let's create some boundaries. You can't never do whole shit. But you don't have to do real nigga shit for everybody. Just because you're a real nigga. You cannot be a slavery to the loyalty.
The loyalty of being real?
Facts.
I'm just being myself.
Wrong. You going over and beyond.
I'm not going out the way just to be a real nigga, man. You just be yourself.
You going out the way to do. Yeah, man.
I didn't even realize I was a real nigga till niggas started telling me, boy, you was a real nigga.
I didn't either.
You feel me?
I start going over and
I
beyond.
just being myself. Oh, that's okay. So you had to go over and beyond once they started telling you that shit.
I didn't even know.
I never even really went over and beyond. I was just being myself. And like I say I'm a real nigga and they say real niggas don't say they real niggas. I'm only saying I'm a real nigga because I have heard it so much. Like niggas be like, you a real nigga. And it's not about being overly tough. Let me get it established. It's not about being overly tough. It's not about being a killer. It's just about being a G at all times, my dude. I stand on business.
Most of the time,
and I see both ways.
Most of the time, being a real nigga is about finding some type of understanding. Most of the time.
Right.
Most of the time, it's about sitting back, listening to that nigga point of view, and seeing if you can understand.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Now, if I just don't have no understanding, nigga, fuck it, balls to the wall.
Right.
Nigga.
And some people that's real niggas that don't got an understanding, they just gonna fall out with you. But it ain't that they ain't real niggas. It's not that they picking whole shit or they choosing to be against you. You just not going with what they feel is righteous.
No, I disagree. Because I can understand your point of view. But if you can't understand mine, you being selfish, that ain't real.
Ah. I never thought of it like that.
I'm not saying come to a common agreement. I'm saying understanding.
Yeah. What about compromise? It's like, boom, I'm gonna leave you. I don't know. Explain more.
I compromise with my loved ones.
You don't compromise with these niggas out here that you don't really fuck with like that.
I try to come to a mutual understanding.
What does that mean? That's what I mean. Like, what does that mean? Leave me alone, I'll leave you alone?
Okay, boom. Me and my cousin got into it.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't like I called him a bitch. I never even knew that.
Yeah.
You feel me? I can understand that once you vocalize it.
Right.
I quit calling you a bitch. I
Right.
call all my cousins like we greet each other like
Right,
that.
right.
What's up,
What's
bitch?
up, bitch? Yeah.
You feel me? I could understand it. You feel me?
Right.
I don't feel like that's a compromise because I don't call everybody else in the city bitch. I just call.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah, you just got vocal. Okay, boom. I get what you're saying. It's like, I ain't gonna overly go out of my way to disrespect you. As long as you just tell me what you don't like. But at the same time, we have shit that we just don't understand. I'm saying it's real niggas like, and it ain't gotta be necessarily hoe ass shit. It gotta be goofy to me, and I will never come to an understanding with you because you're doing goofy shit.
No, that's what I said.
And it
Balls
goes
to the
against
wall.
me.
I just said, balls to the
But
balls.
I'm saying that other person could still be being real and be a real nigga. It's just different from what I feel like is real. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
you don't get what I'm saying?
no.
Okay, boom. Niggas be praising these niggas who kill some shit, right?
Okay.
I don't agree with it. But that don't make them less of a real nigga to everybody else. So they getting the same real nigga compliments I get for just standing on business how I do.
No,
For
they
being
scared
a-
of him. They
for being-
respect you. There's a difference.
Okay, break that down.
They scared of that nigga because he be killing people. They respect you because you stand on respect.
What if that nigga turned out to be a snitch and now they don't respect him no more?
They still be holding him in high regard. I be seeing them too.
No.
These niggas
different.
snitching don't get the same fucking consequences as they used to, man.
Damn, boy.
Man, hey, man.
Damn.
I'm from the hood of Code of Silence.
Yeah.
I'm from the COS hood.
Right.
Nigga,
Go look that song up.
I'm from COS. These niggas, and even in that hood, snitch niggas like, oh, should I say his name?
Nah, that's on you.
I ain't gonna say half their name.
My nigga is retarded.
I ain't gonna say half their name. But snitch niggas like
I
that.
told them go listen to the song. They would have heard it when they said.
Oh, that is in the song.
Yeah,
But that's
man.
just who I had to. That was the person because
Yeah.
like, oh, that's in the song too.
Yeah.
You like he had more control than probably anybody I ever seen, and personally that ratted.
Yeah.
Like, how do you pull that off?
Yeah.
And then niggas still be half-ass trying to hold his name in high regard.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Niggas be like, you ain't qualified to say he is. They'll tell another nigga, you ain't qualified to be saying, I ain't gonna say his name no more. Dude, a snitch.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, how? He a snitch. You know what I'm saying? Anybody
Yeah.
qualified to say his name, his shit over with.
Yeah, yeah.
Nigga, it's over for you. You rat.
You right. Niggas, do niggas hold Sammy the Bull in high regard?
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
The biggest rat of all time.
Biggest rat of all time except for Keith McCain.
The second biggest rat of all time, then. But yeah, these top dog rats, like, I'm not about to hold their name in high regard, but I don't got necessarily bump heads or crash with them. I will never fuck with them. You get what I'm saying?
They should be ostracized.
Boom. Do what you do over there. It ain't got nothing to do with my life. I won't do no business. I will do no sitting at a table with you. I will do no breaking bread with you. Like, you are against what I stand for.
I agree.
So I'm a slave to my loyalty of being a real nigga.
They enslaved to their loyalty about dude who name I said. They remembering the good times.
So it's only bad for them type of niggas. What about me who is slave to a loyalty of what I stand on? And what I stand on happen to be being solid.
Well, that's you. You need to be loyal to yourself.
Okay. Understandable.
You need to be loyal to yourself. You want to be able to look at yourself in the mirror when you brush your teeth.
So you basically talking about like being loyal to family members who might do some bullshit to the family.
Friends, hoods.
I wanted to go the deepest, which is family. You feel me? Because they say blood thicker than water.
I ain't want
Not
to leave
all the
nobody
time.
out.
Not all the time, boy.
I ain't want to leave nobody out. Spouse.
Yeah.
Just being a slavery to loyalty got some people stuck in a bad relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, bitch, you might be getting beat up. Talking about, yeah, but I gotta be loyal to him because he went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you might be too loyal to your kids. And then that nigga or that woman might have your kids and you in a toxic situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? it's just all kind
You
of.
saying in a relationship capacity, like you want to stay for the kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
You a slavery to loyalty.
Yeah. So what about, let's stay on that topic of kids. Like, okay, what if your kid is so toxic for you, they breaking you down mentally, they stressing you out because they don't never want to take none of your advice? Like, do you break apart from them for a little while to breathe?
If my kid is so toxic,
Or do you just hold on so tight because that's your kid?
if my kid is so toxic that it's stressing me out because it don't listen, it's grown.
So what that mean? That's my question. It's like, will you be like, I just can't mess with you for a little bit?
I'm not even saying I ain't finna mess with you, but I ain't finna give you no advice. I ain't saying
You start snatching your advice back?
Listen, man, you'll have to ask for it.
Yeah.
I ain't finna offer it.
Okay, so because you just give advice being a real nigga and a daddy figure, or
And a
uncle,
slavery to
or
loyalty.
son, a brother. So you gotta learn when to keep your mouth closed and just let motherfuckers
Yeah,
bump
some
their
people
own
gotta
head.
go through shit.
That's what you mean, okay? I'm just trying to break it down because I didn't all the way understand what we was getting into, like when you meant slavery to your loyalty, because I'm like, man, I'm a slavery to my loyalty. Like,
Shouldn't be. I am too.
I'm gonna die about mine.
Me too.
We're gonna do these top 5 real life gangsters of all time, man.
Real life gangsters?
Yeah, we ain't doing no damn movie shit.
So listen, even if they got a movie, none of my niggas read it, none of them smoke crack.
Yeah, mine too. That I know of.
Number 5,
For me or you?
you.
Johnny D.
Number 5, Johnny D.
Alright, nigga was running around this motherfucker, bank robbing everything, motherfucking busting motherfucker's head.
No,
Went out
Indiana bias.
Man, went out like a straight G.
Yeah,
You know
big
what I'm saying?
time Johnny D. I
Yeah.
took Tookie Williams on my shit.
For Johnny D.
For Johnny D.
Yeah, I fuck with Johnny D. He was on that shit. Number 4. I'm going Bonnie and Clyde right there, man.
Oh, that's gang member shit.
I'm going Bonnie and
Which
Clyde
one
right
though?
there. The original Bonnie and Clyde.
Nah,
man.
pick one.
Nah, Bonnie was a little bit more gangster than Clyde, but I'm going with Bonnie and Clyde. They what they call a package deal right there, though. They went out like straight G's too, though.
Number 4,
What you got?
big gang member shit. Harriet Tubman.
Harriet. This nigga I always gotta put a motherfucker in there I ain't even thinking about, though. That was some real shit, right?
Shit, gangster, nigga. She a
She was
gangster.
definitely breaking the law. She was
Yeah,
definitely-
pull up,
she was
nigga,
a
steal the slaves.
Yeah.
Whoever want to be free, nigga,
Salute.
Harriet outside.
Harriet.
I couldn't imagine hearing that as a
Harriet
slave.
really supposed to be number 1, but yeah, I fuck with
Yeah,
that.
my
though.
mama.
Oh,
She really supposed to be number 1, but I don't want
Everything.
to cheat
I
because he always say I cheat.
Nah, that was a good one. You slid it in there.
Harriet Tubman.
I fuck with that. Number 3, I'm going Latin King Blood right there.
King Blood. I fuck with King Blood. King Blood got one of my favorite quotes.
What do you say?
King Blood's. They asked King Blood. They said, I was watching this yesterday or the day before yesterday. They said on Gangsters, America's Most Evil. King Blood. They said, so what's the plan? The Latin
Yeah, all
Kings.
Latin Kings. that's
They
what's
at
the
wreck
plan.
time.
Yeah.
They had wrecked. They said, so what's the plan?
What's the plan?
And then King Blood said, the plan is we blow trial, we get life or death. What y'all thought y'all signed up for?
Niggas started looking at him crazy.
They started telling on him.
Telling on him everything.
He the only one with the
He the
trial.
only one was ready.
Nigga, what y'all thought y'all signed up
What y'all
for?
thought y'all signed up for, nigga? Y'all crazy.
Death
y'all
sentence. You knew what the
Oh,
fuck
there you
time it
go.
was.
I fuck with that shit.
I fuck with King Blood. He ain't making no list.
What? Yeah, I fuck with that though. Number 3, it's on you. You gotta say something you don't
Top 3 gangsters of all time. Never smoked crack. Never told on a nigga. Always taught the youth. Rick James.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
Number 3, and your brother. And your brother.
Yeah.
Y'all like Bonnie and Clyde.
Right.
Fuck it. I'm sorry if y'all offended. You and your brother
Damn, I fuck with that.
never told on nobody. Always preached to the youth. That's gangster to me.
Yeah.
and handled y'all business anytime a motherfucker got reckless.
Right. Hey man, I appreciate that, man. I wasn't expecting that one. So big salute to Nino G for that one, man. Number 2 for me, I'm going with Jeff Ford right there, man.
Number 2, Jeff Ford.
Number 2, Jeff Ford. Why Jeff Ford number 2?
The quote.
Yeah, tell him what the quote is.
So he called a Peace Stone meeting.
Okay.
If y'all don't know, Jeff Ford is the leader of the Peace Stone, or the founder of the Peace Stones. I don't want to say leader.
Nah, because he founded the Peace Stones, got some time, came home after he turned Allah.
They were El Rookins
and then
then.
they changed to El Rookins.
But he the founder of the Peace Stones. So a youth had got killed in his community.
Mm-hmm.
He called a Peace Stone meeting and invited the police chief, police captain, and all the police that attend. So the police in the front row, they got reserved seats.
Right.
Then they said, I understand we got the polices here.
The polices. We got the polices.
I understand we got the polices here. I asked for them to be here.
I invited them here.
I invited y'all here. I want y'all to know, ain't gonna be no killing without killing.
Ain't gonna be no killing without killing.
Top 2.
They had to get him. They had to lock him up.
Gotta put him
They
away.
put him away forever.
Got
They
to.
had to, because ain't gonna be no killing without killing. Where'd that go, man? We need some more of that energy. Number 1.
Honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
Monster Cody.
I'm with that.
Only reason your ass ain't make the list, RIP, is because of your habits and addictions.
Yeah. See, I fuck with Tookie on my honorable mention because
Habits
he
and
tried,
addictions.
habits and addictions. But even though he was locked up on death row, he still tried to do good, put good back into the world. You know what I'm saying? To be able to put good back into the world, you even become even more gangster than me, because that's the key, man. But number 1, no disrespect white people, but I hate that it's a white person. But this nigga is on t-shirts everywhere. They done made games about this nigga. And I'm going with number 1, Al Capone, man. Is any Midwest nigga too, man.
I fuck with Al Capone.
I just didn't want to do Italian niggas either though, but I had to because he the most known.
I wish Al Capone would have came to my brain when I was making this. I wanted to do John Gotti, his son, a rat.
Yeah.
So like, if you breed a rat, you automatically off the list.
Yeah.
Al Capone, the Chicago outfit, didn't snitch for 100 years.
All right.
100 years,
Yeah.
the longest running mob outfit where the
No
feds
snitch.
could not break.
You can't break them. I fuck with
Al Capone, my hat off to you.
on everything.
You ran your shit with an iron fist.
R.I.P. Al Capone.
My number 1 is a nigga, Frank Matthews. You know Frank Matthews?
I ain't hip to Frank like you.
Frank Matthews served Frank Lucas.
Okay.
Frank Matthews served Nicky Barnes.
Okay.
But when the feds come and get him, he vanishes. They say they think he had facial reconstructive surgery. And he lives amongst us.
Okay.
They just can't catch him until they get locked up and get his fingerprints.
Damn. Salute that nigga.
And that nigga been free 40 years.
100 years.
40 years.
Yeah, but I'm saying that nigga, boy, he fucking. He gotta be close to 100 now. I ain't gonna fuck with him no more.
I tried to keep niggas off the list that could get appeals. So we gonna free Larry Hoover, we gonna free Big Meech,
Yeah.
and niggas like that. With that being said, this the podcast.
I'm a real Rick James.
I'm Nino G, the young OG. That's my OG.
Salute y'all. Love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe.
Get that Patreon.
The
$5.
Patreon, $5. It's some fire on that motherfucker. Funny ass stories. And this nigga got his own side podcast on that motherfucker. I feel like on that thing, man. And we in there.